Hey, what's up, everybody? Travis here. Hadn't made a video in a while, so I wanted to give you guys an update. It's really hot and muggy here now. First day of summer, my wife and I finally broke down and turned on the air conditioning today. We felt like we needed to for our 135-pound dog that's covered in heavy white hair. We figured he probably didn't like it very much. Our walks with him have slowed and can't go quite as far anymore. I'm smoking my Boots Shokan Oom Paul with a mixture of Dan's Tobacco Black Velvet and the last little bit of Dutch treat I had from Boswell's. I didn't have enough for a full bowl, so I decided to just mix it in there. It's smoking pretty good right now. I wanted to ask you guys, being a graduate student on a budget and not really being home very much, my wife and I don't have satellite TV or cable TV. But this weekend I've been able to enjoy sitting around and doing nothing a little bit. So I was flipping through and was watching PBS. I'm a chemistry student, so I'm allowed to be a dork. But I saw this TV show on called Make, and these people just write in with just different projects and things that they've worked on, and they just kind of invent things, or they just use things that are around the house and put together these really cool projects. Like they had this big special on these guys that make crazy bikes. Like bikes that you ride up high, or that steer opposite what you normally would by putting in a couple of sets of gears. A guy made a cat feeder with a VCR, where you could control with the VCR remote. Which was pretty cool. But there's tons of cool stuff. Another guy made an air cannon out of PVC, which I think all of us know somebody who's made some kind of potato cannon or something like that. But I just thought that was a really cool show, and I highly recommend checking that out. Especially, I know a lot of you guys are creative and build things, and could get some cool ideas there. I have to say, I really like the smokability of this pipe. It smokes really well. But I think it was the guy goes by Pipe 34101, I think, another college student. Goes to my alma mater, Missouri State. But he talked about how his Oom Paul, it's kind of difficult to hold the mouth, and I don't know if it's the way that our jaws are shaped or what, or just the wrong Oom Paul pipe. But this one doesn't exactly rest against your chin nice, but smokes great, so I don't mind holding on to it, and it doesn't really warm up at all, which is awesome. It doesn't get hot at all. Man, I do really like this, the Black Velvet. If you get a chance to get some, I think just recently XR Poseidon made a video about pipesandcigars.com having blowout sales on Dan's Tobacco. Go grab 8 ounces of it or a pound of it for 10 or 15 bucks. It's definitely worth it. It smokes really good. And then lastly, that's about all that's been going on here. The heat and finally getting to watch some TV. I have a question for everyone out there. I keep an eye out on eBay for pipes, and pipes I can restore, or just ones that are would be good deals. But I'm looking out for kind of a larger pipe. This Oom Paul is pretty nice. It's probably the close to the largest pipe that I have, if not the largest. I'm of course more concerned with the length of the smoke, not necessarily the deepest bowl, or because the width of the bowl makes a big difference too. But for a guy who's on a budget, do you guys have any recommendations for a good big pipe? I've kind of been watching out for, I think it's either Savinelli or Stanwell's. One of their, I don't know if it's a second or it has the same logo on it, but there's a Baronet Bruyere. I'm sure I'm butchering that. But Baronet pipes, they're large. They're usually at least 2-inch bowls and with deep and wide chambers. So I kind of watch out for those. But I guess my question, which I'm doing a horrible job of asking, is what kind of pipes would you guys suggest for a larger pipe that's still kind of reasonably priced, where I'm not going to be spending $200 or $300 for? But any suggestions would be well received, and thanks for watching. Hope everything's going well for everyone, and we'll see you again soon. Later.